नमो सिद्धारम नमो आर्यारम नमो वजानम नमो रोजप्रसादम ऐसो पंथी नमो यारो सभ्य पाप प्रणाशनम मंगल मुक्ति सभ्य सिम परतम भूरि मंगलम।
श्री माला रोहन जी ग्रंथराज की जय। Sri Mala Rohanji is the first chapter of the school of thought. There are 32 gathas in this book. The ocean of spirituality full of purity of Samyak Darshan and the glory of pure Samyak. It is the one who gives the ultimate eternal happiness, telling the path of Moksha Raj. This is the book that tells about the object from spirituality, the form of ultimate happiness. Antim Tirthankar Bhagwan's in Indian public and on this Vasundhara has experienced the true and has told the true form. The truth is that refugee is the ultimate. Sages and sages and sages have also said this truth. The path of detachment is only the path. Right philosophy is the path of salvation. The philosophy of the soul is the right philosophy. The knowledge of the soul is the right balance, and the beauty of the soul is the right one. The unity of the gemstone is the path of salvation, and the fullness of the gemstone is salvation. Vishwa Ratna Param Puj Srimad Taran Tarn Mandlacharya Ji Maharaj was in 16th century. The great saint who has who was dispelled the masses from false beliefs and truth by telling the path of spirituality to remove this poison spread in the falsehoods. He told the nature of spirituality by understanding the form of true religion. Millions of people have to know the true right path, to know their own form of self, to know their eternal fund. This is the real religion and really true. This is the part to the beauty of the Satyam Swam Sundaram form. This, this is the enlightened entity. Due to lack of awareness of Chaitanya Atma Jyoti, this creature has been wandering in the darkness of falsehood from ages to ages. Force speed is wandering in 84 million lives. When it is a confession of the true Guru Taran Tarn, the true awakening of the true soul is done by breaking the opposite belief. Truth is Shiva. Truth is eternal. Truth is religion. Truth is high. This is the self essence. This is the Lord of God. This sermon is said by Param Pujya Taran Tarn Ji Maharaj in the book, where in the first Gatha say, look the world Chaitanya. It is the most important form of Ratnatraya. This is what the Tirthankar God have said. The soul is becoming alive in the nature of the incarnation of the eternal qualities. The soul is becoming alive. The soul is the form of Brahman, the grand living person who experiences this entitled power is severed from the cycle of misogyny, madness, and rage. And that reverse belief is the escape from the surgical cycle and experiences. The joy of liberation, truth is religion. This is the path of salvation, and this is the right effort. This what Kevalya Bhagwan have come to know. The great treasure of Samyak is dissolving in the heart-shaped temple, where the essence in 27 sentiments is the living element, where 75 qualities is the manifested and 6 Samyak and 75 plus 27 plus 6 equals to 108. Thus, the name of the manifestations Malarohan of 108 qualities is the embellishment, saying the 11 statues of the 5 atoms, the monks, the path of auspiciousness, traversing the form. In worshipping a pure soul, the light of the only pure soul without the 25 dohas of Shakti, the Samyak is being sterile. This is the true religion. True religion. This realization is liberation, a moment in the conference of Lord Mahavir Swamiji. Kind Shrenik asked for this knowledge of the rosary in the very humble manner. Tirthankar Mahavir Swami had said that this garland is full of the glory of Samyak and it is your form. Cultivate pure forms devoid of falsehood is your form full of gemstones. Meditation Pad Pindostha Rupastha Rupati formless meditation in Dharma meditation. This is the achievement of Moksha Marg and this is the achievement of true pure equilibrium till date. There has been infinitely perfect God. They have also accepted this same rosary of knowledge. Jinendra Paramatma has said that any grand creature can attain salvation by getting this garland of knowledge available.
बोलो गुरु महाराज
आज
की
की जय।
माला रोहन जी
ग्रंथराज की
की
जय।
जय। नाम तो बताओ तुम।
मेरा नाम आर्जव जैन है।
आजा तारण झिलमिली।
मैं झिलमिली से रहता
माला
हूँ।
रोहन जी ग्रंथ का पूरा सार बताया। गुरु महाराज की
जय।
अब कौन बोल रहे हैं? नाम बता ले।
बोलो श्री गुरु तांत्र मुंडाचार्य जी महाराज की जय। मेरा नाम तारण है।
अरे जोर से तो बोलो, जो टिक के नहीं आगे अच्छी बोलो, पहले देखो वहां पे जाओ, अच्छी जा अच्छी जोर से
मेरा नाम तारण है, मैं झिलमिली से हूँ। बोलो श्री पंडित पूजा जी ग्रंथराज की जय। द सेकेंड book of school of thought is Sri Pandit Puja. There are 32 granths. This is a book of purification of knowledge, the glory of nature, and the way of salvation. How does knowledge worship his self? Virtuous. How does worship of soul worship the soul? Is the God that is the ultimate truth. It is the God of gods. The ultimate God is the pure God of. By practice, the true God is the Arihant and the Siddh Lord seated in nature. Like this, Siddha is definitely sitting in this body like temple, realizes Chaitanya Prabhu. It is the method of worshipping the true God. This is what the Tirthankar Arihant Prabhu has said, the ultimate truth. This is the true Lord. The knowledgeable people practice the element while practicing spiritual knowledge, and fifth person only loves the sense of knowledge, that is only the nature knowledge. The self element is the great Siddh, one who has been devouring himself by him. This is the true God. This is true master. This is the true religion. And this is the true effort to experience the convocation. It is the effort of the path of salvation. Yogis are knowledgeable people who have knowledge of future knowledge. They pay attention to the knowledge for meditation, knowing the nature of the object. We practice spiritual vision, and mammal is a soft nature. The ocean of Gandhar Paramatma, he said to the ocean of equality that self essence is glorious by observing the experience of this mammal of form false who deeds surge virtual sin instipation, feeling, and lightness of all disorders become ablaze knowledge of knowledge. It is very excellent Gyan Moksha Marg. The selfish self wear the religion dress of nature, wear the crown of knowledge. the Mudrika, equanimity, and the Chaitanya is ready to see Chaitanya Prabhu. The only mumble nature is sign of future, but the matter is removed from in the eyes of knowledgeable. There is no false belief that is obstacle. The pure right, lok mudhat or 8 item of satya anyata or sankun 8 dosh. It is paramut sight of Chaitanya miracle, avoiding all the false and that obstruct the right. It is true having a vision. Chaitanya see Lord Chaitanya sitting in the Chaitanya. That is having Raman does it in this upward nature. This worship of soul is true worship. This worship makes moksha margi. There is no doubt in this that the name of worship and worship of other unrighteous in the name of religion is worship of course world selfish knowledgeable people worship the true soul who is a porcupine in moksha marg. Knowledgeable pandits use the nature in nature. This is true donation. 27 element is the best element is the living element. So true worship those who are fully samyak, those who perform such a true worship of grandeur become attention to self qualities. This path of true salvation is coordinated manner of faith, and this is form of true worship. This same practice of worship is the right law of worship. धन्यवाद.
हरे गुरु महाराज की चलो, पंडित पूजा जी ग्रंथ का सार हार जाओ और है तारण झिलमिली द्वारा विश्व रत्न परम पूज्य श्रीमद तारण तरण मंडलाचार्य महाराज द्वारा विरचित श्री पंडित पूजा जी ग्रंथ का सार तभी अरह तारण चित्ती से सुना। अब आचार्य भगवान विश्व रत्न परम पूज्य श्रीमद तारण तरण मंडलाचार्य जी महाराज द्वारा विरचित श्री कमलवती जी का ग्रंथ का पूरा सार सोनी तारण झिलमिली द्वारा प्रस्तुत है। बोलो गुरु महाराज की जय।
सभी को जय तारण तरण। मेरा नाम सोनी जैन। श्री कमल बत्ती जी। श्री कमल बत्ती जी, third book of thought. There are 32 gathas. Lotus is the special glory of nature. This is the treatise of Samyak Charitra. The path of salvation is right philosophy, right knowledge, right character. Where the foundation of religion is the right philosophy, then the right door of salvation is right. The ecologists ascend the right summit of Samyak Charitras, expressing themselves in the virtues, expressing their holy movement of beauty. The Debrens is proclaiming the lotus that has blossomed is God. The only element of knowledgeable people remains in view. That element is pure. The device element is the Tithankar Bhagwan. They also said the ultimate elements. Vishwa Ratna Param Puja Srimad Taran Tarn Ji Maharaj has also said the sum, O grand creature, pay obeisance to this element and approve in conquer all karmas with the shelter of this element. Keep an eye on your Chidananda Chaitanya nature. Look at the internal philosophy, the internal happiness and the true nature. Jayavantmai is the only one who is full of amazing power in Panchachar. The ultimate position full of perfection is true God. True Guru, true religion, Keval Gyan is a renewable nature. O Chaitanya, take the some appointment at this time. This is the great Sindhu. Do not see the difference between the knowledge is knowledge and knowledge is knowledge. Once upon a time, in synonyms are seen and knowledge is covered. I am seeing enlightened entirety. I am dying in myself. Gyan Jyoti is getting jubilant. Look at the 5 living beings in the sky. All the living beings are God. The soul is the soul, and the living knowledge is in the Sindhu. The compassion on these creatures also remains knowledgeable. It is illuminated by the spirit of Samyak thought, the practice of Samyaktva, this form is favored. The knower remains the practice of Samyaktva, this form is favored. The knower remains happy in the practice of knowledge. Hax lotus, cryptus nucleus, cardiac, larynx, mukkamal, vindkamal. These contain 36 extracts, Chaitanya Shakti. The favored form of time is an amazing power and the glory. The only enlightenment in the knowledge of the enlightenment of wisdom is the form of living entirety, where the lotus flower of the soul, right character are blooming, in the cultivation of the knowledgeable, when knowledgeable of the nature of knowledge is being illuminated, knowledge is knowledge. Self knowledge is, and all the remaining ignorance is the peace of the world, science and science. Bliss of knowledge is blissful, bliss is bliss. Bliss is spontaneous. Lord is the absolute truth. The karma chakra is all left out from the point of view of self through the cultivation of the tried one. It is freed from all three types of karma and attain the knowledge and internal free space. This is the right philosophy, knowledge, character. As I have seen, I have shown, and the form of the pure essences from the word Amya Varsha. It will continue live with the Trivedi Yoga. He will always win the self-sacrificing deeds. Kamal Bhatti C, who blossomed, is God. Thank you.
गुरु महाराज की जय। सोनी तारण द्वारा आचार्य भगवान विश्व रत्न परम पूज श्रीमद जिन तारण तरण महाराज द्वारा विरचित श्री कमल भक्ति जी ग्रंथ का संपूर्ण सार सुना। गुरु महाराज के वैभव निरंतर आगे बढ़े। बोलो श्री गुरु महाराज की। अब प्रवचन होंगे डॉक्टर बाल ब्रह्मचारिणी प्रियंका जी दिलमिली। इनका प्रवचन आचार्य भगवान गुरुदेव तारण तरण मंडलाचार्य जी महाराज द्वारा विरचित गुरु बाबा का वैभव आगे बढ़ाएंगे। बोलो गुरु महाराज की। बंद करो बंद करो पहले बंद करो फिर चालू कर दीजिए। अच्छी को तो ढाक दो बंद कर।